It's the 12th of December. The moon is waxing, which is why I have chosen this, and maybe we will shortly get a shining night, as this chapter from the Old Country by Jack Hargreaves is called. There's more than one man in Australia who sits now in comfort on his limitless sheep station because one night his great-grandfather looked out of the door after supper and said, "'Tis a shining night." Then he took down from under the cottage eaves a long pole in two pieces that could be scarfed together with a leather bootlace and had one of his old lady's darning needles fixed in the top end. The reason why this occasion should have been fateful for him and his descendants is complicated, like most things concerned with poaching. For the moment, suffice it to explain why he should have been interested in a shining night in the season of the year. Sometimes it happens that when the moon is bright, the land is covered by a misty veil of cloud. The light from above makes the mist shine like lighted ground glass. When you look up through the trees on such a night, everything is silhouetted against the silver screen, in particular the roosting pheasants. In the big trees they will be sitting too high, but in the copses and willow spinneys they will be just the right height for the pole. You use it exactly like a billiard cue. Reaching up high with your left hand to make a bridge, you work the needle to within 4 inches of the breast, then cue cleanly with plenty of follow-through, and, pierced to the heart, the pheasant falls without a flutter. So quietly can the job be done by the experienced reprobate that he will probably also take the other bird that is sitting next to it. However successful he was, he would go home empty-handed. The sack of birds would be found by old Glory the drover on his way to market, hanging out of Fox Reach in the hedge, and marked by 3 stones set at the roadside. After a journey under the straw in the market float, the birds would reach the poulterer, or perhaps be dumped in the stables of the respectable Crown Hotel, which had a tap-room frequented by the drovers. The poacher wouldn't want to take the pheasants home, first because he was sure to leave feathers lying about, and second because he didn't think they were much good to eat. He would rather have a hare. A hare would feed a family twice over with good strong meat, and a hare's skin could be burned in one piece. That is, after the scalp and the ears had been cut off for the vicar who tied his own trout flies. The vicar, who was noticeably righteous in most respects, was to be trusted in the matter of poaching. In fact, he once hobbled home from a day of invited trout fishing with a salmon down his waders, complaining that he had sprained his ankle. Bye for now.